Good morning. As teachers, we put an immense amount of energy into making our classrooms an engaging and inspiring place for our students to learn and be successful. But rarely do we take the time to reward ourselves for those successes. This morning, we get to recognize and celebrate two amazing educators for their innovation and exciting efforts in their classrooms, their schools, and their communities. It is now my pleasure to introduce Mrs. Pam Carr, Misti Awards Chair, to present the 2014 Pat Keyes and Susan Janows Awards.
The NHSTE, sorry, you're taller than me. The NHSTE Technology Using Educator Award is named in memory of Pat Keyes, a former secondary teacher in the Keene School District who served NHSTE in many capacities, including editor of the NHSTE Connections. The winner of this award must be a public or private pre-K through 12 teacher that provides direct instruction in a New Hampshire school and shows excellence in developing effective curriculum that integrates educational technology, improves student performance with the application of technology, collaboration with other teachers, and presentation of ideas at workshops and conferences. Thank you, I got it. This year, we had many exceptional nominees for the Pat Keyes Award. Each one understood that the use of technology opens doors and creates opportunities for their students. NHSTE would like to pay special recognition to the runner-up, Jessica Valenti, a 4th and 5th grade teacher at Strata Memorial Elementary School. She is dedicated to technology integration in her classroom and has opened many doors for her students because of the real-world connections she makes each day. This year's Pat Keyes Award winner, Amy Moskwa, is a 4th grade teacher at Riddlebrook Elementary School in Bedford, New Hampshire. Her dedication to student learning was described best by her principal, Molly McCarthy, when she said, "What sets Amy apart from other teachers is her forward thinking and leadership abilities, especially in the area of technology integration. She integrates technology across all content areas and encourages collaboration and independence through the use of such platforms as Google Docs and Google Classroom for student assignments and projects." Amy has been a leader in the Bedford School District with her Flipped Classroom initiative. The success of this initiative has created a learning environment that is more encouraging and engaging for her students. It has allowed more time for other learning opportunities, such as Genius Hour, which is time devoted for students exploring personal interests in the areas of STEAM, science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. It is clear the impact Amy is having on the students in her class. The following is how a parent described her son's experience in her classroom. "It impressed me throughout the year how Andrew would hurry to the computer after school each day, eager to see what homework would be waiting for him. He enjoyed watching a variety of movies, taking quizzes, and writing open responses at the computer. He loved being able to ask his friends questions about the homework and be able to comment on his friends' questions and comments." It's my honor to present the 2014 Pat Keyes Technology Using Educator Award to Amy Moskwa.
Oh my goodness. I know that standing in a room full of educators, you can appreciate my nerves. We can talk to little people all day long, and as soon as we have to speak at a staff meeting, we get very nervous. So I hope you'll bear with me. I'm going to read my thoughts just so I don't forget anything. I wanted to start with saying how fortunate I am to work in a district that promotes creativity. The Bedford School District encourages its teachers to creatively approach how we engage students and how we deliver instruction. Technology opens the door to unlimited possibilities for educators who are encouraged to think creatively. I'm so thankful to work in a school for administrators who support instruction that's a combination of innovation and tradition. Molly and Matt cultivate an environment of thoughtful and deliberate integration of new technology and tried and true good teaching practices. By trusting us to reach beyond our comfort zones, they've allowed us and encouraged us to provide students with opportunities to learn in different ways and to give them many ways to express their understanding. I'm indebted to a technology integration educator whose enthusiasm for not only using technology but integrating it matches my own. Debbie Rod's tireless devotion to collaborating with me is the very essence of building a productive and effective teaching team. Deb's phone extension is the only one I know by heart. Many thanks to my family for understanding that when I come home late and bury my head in the laptop, I'm trying to find new things that I can bring to the classroom. But most of all, I'm thankful every day for kids who are willing to be the first to try new technology, even though being the first includes a tremendous amount of personal risk. Using new technology exposes my students to the possibility of making mistakes or even failing because it's unfamiliar. The possibility of failure gives my kids the freedom to take risks and experiment with new ways of accessing content and expressing what they know. By accepting the possibility that they may not know how to do something, and even scarier that their teacher might not know either, they open themselves up to the likelihood that they will become problem solvers. Often students become teachers when technology is involved. By taking educational risks, my students increase their ability to learn. They become confident technology users, almost fearless in their willingness to use resources that some people think is too complicated for youngsters. My students show an eagerness to experiment, a receptiveness to trying the unfamiliar, and the courage to struggle. They learn to ask questions and seek answers because their resources are ever evolving. They are courageous kids who continue to inspire me to use technology to teach. Thank you.
The NHSTE Technology Impact Award is named in memory of Susan Janouts, longtime employee of the Manchester School District who was employed as a technology integrator. The winner of this award must have provided leadership in a public or private New Hampshire school, and their work has had significant positive impact on technology use in education locally, statewide, regionally, and/or nationally. In addition, they have supported technology within the context of school reform, restructuring, and improvement, and demonstrated a commitment to ongoing self-education by keeping abreast of emerging technologies. Leaders in technology have the ability to see what is on the horizon and how it will benefit students. This year's nominees for the Susan Janouts Award have shown great efforts to transform their schools through the use of technology, and NHSTE would like to recognize the runner-up, Kathy Wisey, a technology integrator at Wyndham High School, for her outstanding work to bring her vision of school improvement through technology to life. This year's Susan Janouts Award winner, William Carrozza, has embodied every aspect of being a technology leader locally, statewide, and nationally. As principal of Harold Martin School, adjunct instructor at University of New Hampshire and New England College, and board member of New Hampshire Association for Supervision and Curriculum Development, Bill has shared his passion for education and the importance of technology in education to many audiences. Susan Copley, the Executive Director of New Hampshire Association for Supervision and Curriculum Development, best describes Bill's work by saying, "Bill's high-impact leadership in educational technology has been recognized and applauded for good reasons. Within his own school, Bill models the effective utilization of technology on a regular basis, demonstrating to teachers how to effectively utilize emerging technologies in their instructional programs." Bill's impact at Harold Martin School is best described by the superintendent, Stephen Chamberlain, when he says, "Mr. Carrozza fully integrates technology into the management and continual improvement process. He He has restructured the use of technology in Harold Martin School, ensuring all classrooms have technology readily available. He has implemented school-based grants to provide early adopters with the tools they need. He has created a recording studio for podcast development, providing people all over the world with insight into school activities. Mr. Carosa has fundamentally changed the use of technology at Harold Martin School. Bill embodies everything we want in a school leader: compassion, knowledge, and drive to do what is best for students. His willingness to model the use of technology not only inspires students and teachers, but helps them to take risks and step out of their comfort zone. It is my honor to present the 2014 Susan Janouts Technology Impact Award to William Carosa.
This is a real honor. I don't have great notes ready for you, but I have some thoughts. I thought about this as I was looking at pictures of Krista. I'm honored to say I was actually her student teacher back in 1983 at Concord High. I never became a high school teacher, became middle school teacher, and then kept on going younger. But she was an early inspiration for me, and obviously it was tragic how she passed, but what a wonderful thing that she lives on in this conference. I know her mother, Grace, came for many years here as well. I'm not sure I deserve this award because my partner in crime, Steve Chamberlain, my superintendent, and I could not figure out how to use the water spigot in the men's bathroom this morning. It's hard. I mean, you know how you put your hand in front of it and you can't quite, but I seriously do appreciate it. Rick Dufour, who is the proponent of professional learning communities really in the world right now, talks a lot about celebration. And he says that every success should be celebrated. And we know that as educators, we don't do that very well. We tend to be very modest people. So I accept this award on behalf of all those great administrators who really are very inspirational, as well as the great teachers, educators who have taught me so much. Nancy Alibrandi is one who couldn't be here today, but she was our media specialist and since retired at Harold Martin. We kind of got to know technology together in the early days with Twitter and wikis and so on, and she challenged me and I challenged her. I'm also honored to receive this award because NHSTE is such a great organization. As someone who's been president of a state organization, these people do it right. This conference is wonderful, the organization is great, and so getting an award from NHSTE means a lot to me for sure. Just some quick thanks. I want to thank my wife Marie, who is always putting up for the last 30 years with my craziness, and my 3 kids as well. My superintendent, especially Steve Chamberlain, who is incredibly supportive, Sue Copley, and my gang at New Hampshire ASCD, and especially the Harold Martin and Hopkinton kids, families. It's a wonderful community and very supportive and allows all of us to take some risks and be creative. Thank you very much.